Доброго всем времени суток. Продолжаем наши побегушки в мире Хогвартс Легаси. Сейчас небольшая подготовка с ссылочками и погнали. Так, надеюсь, со звуком, со всем остальным все в порядке. Так. Я слышу тебя, ключик, что ты наверху, но я пока до тебя не могу добраться. По-любому, наверное, Лохомору надо изучать, потом уже к тебе и лезть. Так, ну, врагов, я думаю, мы найдем. Равные ключи. Так, сначала занятие по травологии, потом пойдем поможем Нате.
Revelio.
Обожаю эту скрипку.
Revelio.
Так, а здесь шкафчик у нас с ключиком. Где вот поблизости? Нету? Пробежимся сейчас по верхнему этажу, а потом пойдем на занятие. Вот, где-то он тут есть.
Revelio.
Вот опять.
Revelio.
Может здесь? Хотя вроде нет. Тут мы уже были, когда камни искали. Так, интересный сундук.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Нет, все, ключик где-то внизу. Думаю, по пути нам попадется. Тут на занятие пора.
Revelio.
The Chudley Cannon are going to be unbeatable this season. You just wait and see.
Obviously, the best greenhouse is the one with the dangerous plants.
Revelio.
Ладно, нету, так нету. Но он где-то есть. А, свиток. Сейчас посмотрим, мы там вроде что-то подсобрали. Или показалось? А, в испытаниях. Ну, что-то было, да. И в инвентарь нам ничего не упало, да? Ладно, погнали дальше.
Punch onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling
Та же
it is to
профессор,
have
что ли, в
everyone
Гарри
back
Поттере была.
together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
О, мандрагора, что ли?
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our
Revelio.
potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or rose?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Заблокируем стол для горшков. Где его искать-то? Наверное, что-то в коллекционках тогда. Десять минут.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Revelio.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
10 минут растет, долговато.
Hello.
Только что
Saw
нет
you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Жаль, что нет своей
Excuse me?
комнаты для
Your
растений.
duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Это что такое ядовитая тентакула? О, господи. Страшная вещь.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could
полезно.
prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Супер свесил чеснок.
Revelio.
Не, ну капусточка-то нам пригодится. Опять будут на нас какими-то статуи нападать. А мы уже с доп. Вооружением. Неплохо так.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves,
О, еще
I
6
shall
минут.
end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand.
5 минут.
That goes for plants as well as friendships.
И Нати давно ждет. Значит, пойдем Нати поможем. Потом и на зельеварение можно сходить. Как тут далеко до нее идти так? А тут у нас огонька нету, да? Так, а что-нибудь здесь поближе вот. Ладно, пойдем сами пешком тогда.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Пропустите у меня спецзадание.
Revelio.
О, стражники дерутся. Ё-моё. Братан, за что ж ты с ним так? Вроде нормально дружили, общались с ним. А, он ему, наверное, петь помогал.
Reparo.
Не соберу. Ну ладно.
Revelio.
О, что там? Деревянный пост, станица руководства. Деревянная статуя изображает Ангура Дона, бесстрашного охотника на мышей и преданного компаньона. Хорошая, видать, киска.
If I had to pick a professor to race against, it would be
Что там, мы еще не были? Странно.
I've always said that travel broadens.
Revelio. Revelio.
Тут получается, что совиная башня. Думаю, стоит до нее подняться, хотя бы посмотреть, если там точка с летучим порохом. Да, зажечь ее. Она-то пригодится. Нету точки с летучим порохом.
Revelio.
Зато там есть сундук. Хорошим новым шарфом. Может, наверху что-нибудь есть? Хотя бы свиток? О, наверх еще есть лестница. Там тоже что-то есть.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Revelio.
Так, уже все, пусто. Вот эта вспышка была, чуть не ослеп прям. Блин, а какой Хогвартс красив-то, а?
Revelio.
Или какое-то летное испытание с этими шариками будет?
Revelio.
Думаю, хозяин, они были без надобности, а мне пригодится. Так, и тут еще задание, я так понимаю, висит, да? Наверное, здесь какой-то изобретатель метлу живет.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Это странная... Какая-то странная штука там.
Accio. Levioso.
Не плывет. Это пиройка.
Levioso. Levioso.
Камень. Так, здесь знак огня.
Incendio.
Нет, не катит. Камень поджечь.
Levioso. Accio. This looks in Lumos. Revelio.
Здесь что-то есть. Какой-то вроде склеп, что ли. Вот это что такое? Это что нам нужно или скинуть, или... Блин, непонятно. Пойдем донать кратчайшим путем.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Там еще задание какое-то висит.
What are you up to
Revelio.
now?
Так, Нати, подожди, пожалуйста, минутку, посмотрю, кто там стоит. Гоблин. Блин, снима просто.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Я тебя, Нати, рад видеть.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Здравствуйте, Алексей, здравствуйте. Мы вот тут нашей подруге Нате помогаем. У вас как дела?
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Там что-то происходит. Нужно сходить проверить. Лёх, как ты покупал себе, не покупал?
But Mummy,
Archie, I don't have time to
Revelio.
I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
That's enough. I'm too tired for your... You stay right here where I can see
Каять. Что у вас случилось?
Pardon me, is everything all right? Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me. My paintings.
В общем, его соплеменники, как я понял, решили, что он предатель. Или типа того.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Вот я украл тележку. Так, надо посмотреть, что здесь происходит.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't
They
be...
must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dox's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Your life ends.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Типа нефиг. О, еще кто-то, да?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Get over! Thanks, Bolsa. We can hold them off!
Accio! I'm not going anywhere with you.
Reducto! You crazy!
Ой, это надо, значит, отходить тогда.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Accio! Incendio!
Amateur! Reducto! Better luck next time! And I haven't even had tea yet!
Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
Warming up!
No, don't!
Levioso!
Так, уже справились, да?
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the
Конечно,
Legend of
Мерлин
King Arthur?
существовал.
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Мерлин учился в Слизерине. Круто.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallow sweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Сладкая мальва, так, ага.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
Подсвечники среагировали.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Подсвечники зажечь. О!
The flames make the pyre sing.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Спасибо,
and do be
профессор.
careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Так, а что там происходит на пирсе, а? А, еще задание какое-то там.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe.
То есть там
Anything
еще может
else you
что-то
found
быть.
would be all yours.
Ну, думаю, стоит
I've
слазить.
cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find
Так,
the
если
astrolabe.
там что-то может быть еще, надо проверить-ка свой инвентарь. И думаю, ага, снаряжение 18-20, то есть поизбавляться от лишних вещей. Мало ли что там, сколько всяких ништяков будет. 18, 15, 13. Пёл лучше потом продадим. Так, а здесь у нас что? Костюмчик на 33. Неплохой. 27. У нас шляпа на 24. Нафиг. Так, у нас же еще новая рукоятка. Ну, пока будем с этой. Ладно.
It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the
Главное
dock.
палочку не потерять.
I should dive down and see.
Так, метров 200, да? Вон там. Что вот в этих точках?
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Неплохой шарфик. Кроваво-красная маска. Светлая пижама. О, у меня будет костюм еще лучше. Бирюзовые перчатки какие-то слабенькие. Астролябия и 3 зелья. Неплохо. Хорошо сплавали. Вроде все, да? Больше негде. Так, быстрее к берегу. Нужно проверить, что какие там шмоточки нам выпали.
Too terribly difficult.
Не запрыгнешь никак.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Да, конечно. Вот, держи.
I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Так, посмотрим наши трофеи. Ого, шарфик сразу на 30, только этот старенький. Сразу утиль. Так, костюмы. Пижама на 33. Ну, думаю, конечно, круто, но пускай лучше будет костюм. Очки. 31. Еще рановато одевать. А, еще перчатки. Так, подождите. Прям Зорро какой-то. Так. Надо же помочь Нате, по-моему. Вроде этот квест не закрылся еще, да? Зелье варенья. Клониться атак врагов. Отправиться в лагерь гоблинов. Хитроумные ключи. Пойдем посмотрим, что там за лагерь такой. Может там что-то будет интересное, полезное. Ух ты, ё-моё, 500 метров, блин. Это просто супер. О, лавка, продадим излишки. Да погнали.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
Я думаю, городок хороший. Сразу посмотрим, что там у товарища есть. Так, зелки. Златоглазки возьмем.
Yes, a
Так,
wonderful
а
choice.
продадим. А еще ж маска. Маску я не посмотрел. Ё-моё. Пижама.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Я носить не буду. Спасибо, конечно.
I hope to see you again sometime.
А вот маску. Ну, маску мне еще носить равно.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I
лагерь
shouldn't be
гоблинов,
surprised
тогда
at what happened
может
to
быть.
Revelio.
Ну, 400 метров идти до туда, блин. Ну, надо сохраниться на всякий случай.
Protego. Revelio.
Это страшные звуки. Еще какое-то задание здесь. А, это только свиток. Звери, добро пожаловать. Наверное, какой-то натуралист был. Здесь был дракон. Круто. Деньги кто-то разбросал. А что там такое?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Eight legs is simply too many. Revelio.
Какие-то руины. Ну, думаю, раз по пути можно посмотреть, я думаю.
This place has seen better days.
Сундук.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Инцендио.
Incendio.
Не залезем. Блин. А тут пауков тьма. Угу, запрыгнул, блин.
Accio.
Их здесь.
Accio. Incendio. Protego. Revelio.
Наверх я залезу, нет? Там еще сундук есть. Так, блин, что происходит? Ё-моё.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
Опять на самом интересном месте битрейт у нас балуется, да? Ну попробуем понизить.
Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder?
Блин. Там внизу сундук, надо до него как-то добраться.
Accio. Incendio. Accio.
А, его можно даже отодвинуть просто. Ха. Прикольно. Паркур какой-то.
Revelio. Incendio. Incendio.
Да тут невысоко. И тут я уже был. Охренеть.
These rocks have seen better days.
Получается, наверное, как-то отсюда перепрыгнуть сюда и потом сюда. Куда достать тот сундучок. Да не бойся, я 100 раз так делал.
Revelio. Revelio.
Так, вроде все. Зачистили. Нормально, все будет. Ух ты, там пещера и пара разбойников. И значок пера, да?
Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
И что-то здесь очень интересное есть. Здесь пусто. И здесь пусто. Наверное, какая-то старая, очень старая тюрьма. А здесь сундук. Ладно. Арфик, в принципе, тоже неплохо.
I'm famished.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupid one.
I won't rest.
Stupid one. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
No! I will make you pay. Stop it!
You only have Ranrock to blame.
Так, дуэльные уловки. Ну-ка, что-то неужто задание прошел-то. Нет, нужно было использовать кувырок. Новый уровень. Так. Ладно, доделаем. Так, куда у нас там? 156 метров. Ух ты, ё-моё. О, олени.
An encampment. This must be it.
Так, здесь лагерь. Отлично. Значит, сохраняемся.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
You've been...
Protego.
Dead.
How many of you are there? Levioso. Accio.
You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that.
There is somewhere.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
That was meant for me.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Блин.
Your acrobatics will only...
Levioso.
Stop! I'm afraid of...
Yes.
How childish.
Accio.
Левиоса.
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground. You are postponing the inevitable.
Перепутался с ведьмаком.
Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling?
Protego. Stupid. Levioso. Accio.
I won't rest until you're dead. Easily diverted. No! I will make you pay.
Levioso. Accio.
Блин, уже сделка заканчивается.
Protego.
You can't stop us. Stop avoiding me.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Не сработало.
Spells won't save you now.
Protego! Stupid!
A miss!
Leviosa! Incendio!
Их-то как минимум 4, блин.
Always on the defensive.
Leviosa! Accio!
Why do you not run away? You take to die, do you?
Так, -1.
Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
Осталось 2 гоблина, а зелий нету. Отлично. Все просто супер.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
Так, остался 1.
Leviosa!
Ух ты, блин, колдунство какое-то.
Accio!
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Leviosa!
Are you quite with it? You're so very...
Надо убегать.
That was quite something. Now, to
Ну,
free
бочка с
arms
порохом
cards.
творит чудеса.
Revelio. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa.
Так, ты взлетел, отлично. Так, испытание еще Мерлина здесь.
Revelio.
Так, и здесь такое. Шары. Значит, надо катать шары.
Accio. Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
О, тележка поехала. Того гоблина, который просил ее найти. Здорово. Так, вторая кучка. Там вроде что-то светилось сзади.
Revelio.
А, не вот они, да?
Incendio. Accio.
Готово?
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
И еще испытания выполнили. Так, здесь вроде больше ничего нету, так? Так, сделаем перерывчик и будем к Арну возвращаться. Так, итак, я здесь. Сейчас будем продолжать. Так, задание мы выполнили. Здесь вот есть точка с летучим порохом, и здесь есть. Тут еще где-то рядом логово дворняк. Нет, я вот думал, стоит добежать до летучего пороха. Да и хватит. А, это все-то тележка катится. О, грибы. Грибов мало не бывает. Что есть, нет? Переделка у нас одна. С дворнягами много не навоюешь.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Так, нужно вернуться к Аарону. Отлично. Так, Аарон у нас здесь. Вот здесь есть порох. Супер.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
If you're here for my wares...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Да, пожалуйста.
All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Так, какие у нас там задания? Пора на зельеварение сходить. Наверное, поближе сюда будет.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Revelio.
Ключик. Наверное, тот самый, который мы искали. Ну, почти. Теперь у нас их 3. Круто, осталось еще 13. Где мы в кабинете варенья зашли?
Revelio.
Так, у магазина, походу, запрещенку продают. Подождите, у нас с уроком зельеварения. Надо посмотреть, что есть интересного в этом славном кабинете.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Думаю, наших запасов штучек на 5-то хватит. Так.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Ну, уже готово.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Профессор делится своими ингредиентами, а потом нам нужно носить их самому.
Say that you have permission to go into his office.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're
Даже
certain
незаконно,
Sharp won't
но
miss it.
нужно нашему товарищу
Fwooper
помочь.
feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared.
Revelio.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when...
Ух, что ж у него получится такое интересное.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Зелье каменной кожи? Прикольно. Готово. На рябиновых отварах у нас только 2 комплекта ингредиентов. Слабенько. Листья бадьяна и морковь. Жаль, конечно, но будем экономить, стараться, по крайней мере.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragon Dunk! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Professor, sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
А, ключей у нас 4, то есть получается 12 нужно. Так, а мы сейчас, получается, здесь. Мятится из-за сладостей. Разве у меня есть такое задание? То вдруг еще какое интересное задание висит. Не, на поле призывания мы не пойдем. Пойдем посмотрим, что там Возле большого зала. Ну, по крайней мере, вот этот огонек. Надо зажечь, чтобы на всякий случай у нас был.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented...
Revelio.
Harry Pippin certainly steered me right with that route.
Что-то интересное. Так. Тут символ, тут символ. Кружок это 2, да? Так, а здесь у нас что? Квадратик. Квадратик это 4.
Incendio.
Треугольник и треугольник другой. Так, треугольник 1, треугольник шариком 3.
Accio.
Мысли.
Incendio.
Ага. Так, я надеюсь, это 3. О.
Revelio.
Видел я одно подземелье в одном фильме, которое открывалось почти так же. О, крыса была. Топовый шарфик. Ну-ка. Прям на 42. О, круто. И накидочка неплохая. 33. Выше 33 ничего нету, да? Тут есть лишние вешки. Маска открылась. Прям маска, как у Джека из тени. О, рукоятка. Ух ты. Классно подходит, кстати, к палочке нашей. Так, по заданию поля призывателя, хитроумные ключи, задачи профессора, охота за недостающими страницами. Недостающими страницами. Не, мы не сюда шли. Ты куда ты лезешь, ну? Ну, класс тут по стенам бегает.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Rumor is.
What you did in Cross Wands was fantastic.
О, блин, совсем забыл это заклинание включить, а? Думают, что такое? Что не так? $500 монет за сундук, ну это, думаю, весьма неплохо, не дурно. Идешь что дальше огонек открыть?
Revelio.
Это у него, наверное, волшебная шляпка. Там еще статуя.
Levioso. Revelio.
Знак Феникса. Или мне показалось, или тут где-то шкаф был?
Revelio.
А, вон он. Опять потом скидировщик начал баловаться. Что такое?
Revelio.
Oh, do shut up.
Levioso. Revelio.
Где-то ключ. А,
It's me,
вот он.
Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Got it.
Вот интересно, где изучить эту Алахамору?
Revelio.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Да я видел.
Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
Почему нам еще не открыто? Так, возьмем, наверное, вот этот квестик и будем заканчивать. Время уже позднее.
Interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was, after you helped me with that fruit effect. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key
Шампанское,
ingredient.
что ли?
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself. I was hoping you could follow us.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywigs things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Revelio!
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
The forbidden forest? Are you trying to get yourself killed? Do you have any clue what kind of...
Еще один ключ, ё-моё.
But by God, when you come back, you'll wish you weren't.
Off on another adventure,
Куда он летит-то? Ох, ты поспешил.
Revelio.
Тут ноксовый какой-то. О, забыл, что переставить нужно.
Incendio. Revelio.
На этом моменте будем заканчивать. Увидимся с вами в следующий раз. Спасибо всем, кто пришел. Всем до скорого и приятного времени.